Hey everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. Today I'm going to be disassembling this nearly complete Ford 351 Windsor. So right off the bat, there's a few signs that we might be running into trouble. I pulled out the plugs and you can see there the condition. Some of them are pretty rusty. What's even more distressing is as I was trying to turn the engine over, at first it wouldn't move at all, and after messing with it a little bit I was able to get it to turn. I would say that's less than a quarter of the way. It gets jammed about a quarter way, so I already know what's going on. As one of the pistons is going up, there's probably a buildup of rust and it's causing the piston to get caught on something. At least that's my guess. It could also be a bent valve that is sticking out and it won't let the piston come up. When I picked up this engine, the upper intake wasn't even installed. I ended up grabbing a bolt from the thermostat housing to hold it in place temporarily and keep water and dirt from going in the engine. I'm going to start by removing this. Now that this is off, I can give you a better view of the engine. Alright, so here's part of the answer. After removing the upper intake, there does appear to be some trash inside the ports. And there's also a lot of trash in the intake valley. I know some of this stuff fell on the engine while it was sitting in the back of the truck, and it was somehow also getting inside the ports. So water could have easily got inside. I'm gonna start tearing this down. I'm gonna start here on the right side and work my way left. You see how the little bit of rust that develops can jam parts in. Alright, so now I'm going to remove the water pump. That's not good. Okay, so get the rubber mallet. Okay, so it looks like on this side there's only a couple of bolts holding things in place. Here's one. together. Okay, now I'm going to remove the crank bolt. Okay, so I was able to disassemble the front accessories, and the only thing keeping the timing cover from being removed is the harmonic balancer here. I'm going to use a puller that I purchased to take it out, but as a note to myself, this one's already going bad. It's coming out. So these corner bolts are usually the ones that break. You gotta be careful with them. I think it's gonna break. Yep, something snapped. So I had success with one of them. Look how rusty that is. There goes another successful one. Okay, so 3 out of 4 came out complete. Okay guys, here we go. Here's a look. Okay, so I'm going to start the process of removing the cylinder head. Okay, so these heads do not want to let go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place one of the bolts, just semi-thread it in case it actually does let go. I don't want the head to hit the floor. There goes one. Okay guys, so don't try this at home, but this is how I popped it off. I used the tire jack and I placed it on the head, so when I spun that, it popped the head right off. Okay, so there's the answer as to why the block was not spinning. There's a pretty big amount of corrosion. Sure you guys can see that. Grab the camera. So this is the answer as to why the block was not spinning. You can see there exactly what I suspected. I'm gonna see if I can clean some of that rust up. Was planning on disassembling this completely, but I think I'm gonna leave it as is because I don't want to end up with an oil pan, a crank, pistons and rods scattered everywhere. So right now everything is assembled, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I basically got all the answers that I needed. Let me share with you what's going on. Okay, so the good news, I believe that this block is rebuildable, so I will be able to use this block. As I thought, the crank is not seized. There is no spun bearing or anything like that. Actually, I can show you now that this block spins beautifully without an issue now. Okay, so 6 of the 8 pistons are in perfect shape, and that's about where the good news are gonna end. The bad news is that the budget build that I was hoping for kind of went out the window. So as I suspected, there was 2 cylinders actually that had filled up with water. So this is one of them here, and you can see right there that there's a good amount of pitting, and this one here. So the rust buildup was what was preventing the piston from turning. Okay, so besides that, I'm gonna have to buy new pistons, take this, maybe get it oversized I don't know if 20 or 30 over. I'm gonna have to ask someone at the machine shop. I have to eventually remove all this stuff, remove the broken bolt, and make sure that the crank and all the other stuff is in good condition. If I have to I don't know, mess with the crank in any way, I think I may consider just buying a stroker kit, which may actually save me money instead of trying to you know, refurbish these parts and use them. So this is where this video is gonna end, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and please consider subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and take care, guys.